Here's the thing. A chic lifestyle isn't created by spending more money. It's created by caring more about your space, your rituals, your attention, your energy. And once you get that down, everything in your life starts looking and feeling more expensive. Hi muses! Welcome back to my channel where we talk about how women can have their cake and eat it too. I'm your host Nadeen, and I'm here to rebuild the village women once had so we can have the right conversations and create lives that feel as good as it looks. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Raise your hand if you've tried chasing an aesthetic and so you spend all this money on clothes, accessories, furniture, and it still doesn't feel quite right because it doesn't feel like you. Been there, done that. I went through variations of redesigning my space every time I saw something I loved on Pinterest. And guess what? I visit my pin posts every couple of months and always realize that my taste has shifted again. I mean, of course, if you're online or on social media, you're bound to see trends change and be influenced by whatever is going on. But isn't it weird that some girls can wear t-shirts and sweats with some accessories and look so cool, but when you try it, it looks kind of awkward and a little bummy? It's because being chic is an energy. A tasteful lifestyle begins way before the products or the outfits or the apartment. It starts inside your nervous system. So let me show you how to actually become the woman who lives a chic life without buying a new personality or a whole new closet. As always, we don't gatekeep, so let's step into it. Before we get into things, I need to tell you the unsexy truth that changed my entire lifestyle. Chic is a feeling before it is an aesthetic. If your life feels chaotic, overstimulated, rushed, or cluttered, no amount of beige linen, burgundy velvet, or wood and gold accents will save you. Okay, chic is created by your baseline energy. Calm, intentional, deliberate. And that's why when you see something that is tasteful or you feel like a space is so chic, it feels elevated, comfortable, put together, but not in a try hard way. I've personally noticed something that shifted when I started developing my own taste in things. You go from craving more clothes, more jewelry, more things, to craving better and higher quality. And that applies to all areas in life. That's where a lot of women unintentionally misunderstand chic living. It's not about consumption, it's about curation. So let's talk about that. The art of underconsumption, the real quiet luxury and no one talks about because we live in a digital world where products and trends are constantly shoved in front of our faces. I see all these trends with creators talking about de-influencing you to not buy things, and you might even notice your preferences in like clothes or design or fashion shifting the more you are on social media. Something you thought was ugly or a color you didn't really like, but because it was constantly being shown to you, it started growing on you.
You're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room.
Now, were you influenced? Did you really like it, or did you like it because everyone else had it? When you stop over-consuming, you suddenly have space around you. It's negative space for you to notice beauty, space to enjoy what you already have, space for small pleasures to actually register as pleasure again, space to design and use your creativity, and space for you to actually decide whether or not you truly like something or if it's just being shoved in front of you. We live in a culture where everyone is overbuying, overstyling, overshowing, and honestly, nothing is less chic than spending all this money and still missing the mark with how you want to look and feel or how you want your space to look and feel. Tasteful women don't look expensive because they spent money. They look expensive because they know what works for them. They choose quality. They choose what they truly like. It's like having an internal mood board that acts as your North Star. It's your vibe, your energy, your favorite colors and textures, and the experience you want to create for yourself and others. Literally art, okay? When you're being intentional with what you purchase and you're deliberately designing your life and lifestyle, you realize that you don't need 12 candles. You need one or two good ones that you love. You don't need bags of makeup and bookshelves full of perfumes. You need a set that works well for you, and especially clothes. Okay, choosing quality items that you really love, that help you express yourself, that you can mix and match well to create your vibe instead of chasing fast fashion trends. Totally chic. With all these aesthetics, like old money aesthetic, clean girl aesthetic, you have to remember that you wear the clothes, not let the clothes wear you, because then it'll just feel like you're performing or putting on a character rather than letting your style be an expression of who you are. There has to be a sense of pride in the ownership of your belongings and an aura of confidence around loving what you love, regardless of what other people think. And that's where little luxuries come in, the tiny, almost invisible moments that make your life feel rich, romantic, and elevated. So I'm going to share with you my personal list of a few things I find utterly chic, and you'll notice that none of these really require you to be rich. So number one, wine glasses for water. I think it really elevates and romanticizes the idea of drinking water, and it looks fun, and I don't know, it just looks classy at home. Number two, a signature scent. I love associating memory with scents. My current favorite perfume I got on my first ever girls trip. I'm actually wearing it right now and I can smell it. It smells so good and it always reminds me of our time together. Number three, matching silk pajama sets. It's giving elegant, classy girl, definitely on my wish list. Number four, handwritten notes. It's the thought. Okay, I really appreciate people who put the time into writing a note. Number five, burgundy colors with silver accents. Obsessed. It could be a phase, but it's been a very long phase for me. So I don't know. I mean, something about it just feels very luxurious. Number six, taking your time, but being mindful of other people's time. I just think it's so elegant when women do things slowly, like she's not rushed. And number seven, this quiet, mysterious, but firm, confident energy. This gets me every time. This is giving sexy, unbothered energy. I really do believe little luxuries are about micro agreements with yourself. They tell your brain, my life matters enough to be cared for. So it's really in the details and thinking about the atmosphere you want to create. You are the designer. These little luxuries aren't about impressing anyone. They're about raising the emotional texture of your day. Because once you start feeling good about your life, something else naturally evolves too. Your taste. And taste, real taste, is what separates looking chic from being chic. I'm sure you've heard people say you can't buy taste or you can't buy class. Yes, because it is an energy and a muscle. And those magnetic and elevated but very cool women train it every single day. A chic lifestyle isn't bought, okay? It's curated. It comes from training your taste, not copying someone else's mood board. I mean, you can use it for inspiration, but you want to develop your own. So if you're trying to train your eye and your taste, here are some things that I would do. First thing, follow less people online, but follow better ones who you really connect with emotionally, aesthetically, and energetically. Number two, go into clothing or furniture stores and touch fabrics. Get to know what is what and see how things pair well together, but do not buy anything yet. Number three, build a Pinterest board of things that actually make you feel something. There's definitely an art to curating a mood board. Think about the emotional message you want to create. And number four, anytime you want to buy something, ask yourself, do I really love this? Or do I love how I think people would perceive me having this? Or do I want this because other people have it? Most people don't have bad style. They just have an untrained taste and an overstimulated attention. When you train your taste, you stop wanting everything and you start wanting the right things. You become decisive, selective, self-assured, and that's actually what makes women appear so elegant. The more selective you become, the slower and more intentional your life starts to feel, which brings me to the next part of the chic lifestyle, the pace at which you live at. Chic isn't speed. It's grace and intention. It's the way you place something down instead of throwing it or chucking it somewhere. The way you speak, it's measured, warm, self-assured. the way you choose your partner, your friends, your daily habits. Stop trying to squeeze more into your days and start moving with presence, with care, and with standards. And once you start living that way, the way you curate your environment changes too. You stop decorating your home and you start designing your life. Taste is essentially how you decorate your life, and standards are how you protect it. So you have to learn how to curate your life like it's an art, not a storage unit. Start by editing your life aggressively. Remove anything or anyone that drains you more than they pour into you. Keep only what sparks peace instead of chaos, or the things that relaxes your nervous system the moment you lay your eyes on it. Invest slowly and intentionally, choosing pieces and habits that feel like they will still matter to you in 10 years. Let the things you own have stories. Like I said, a scent that is tied to certain seasons of your life, a necklace from a trip, a chair you saved up for and carefully chose. Prioritize experiences over excess. The memories you create will age better than anything you can buy. And stop chasing fast pleasure. The impulse purchases, the dopamine hits, trade them for lasting enjoyment. The kind that lingers, the kind that builds your life into something you actually love living in. A chic lifestyle is built like a gallery, piece by piece, thoughtfully and sometimes slowly, but everything in it feels like you. And this is the part no one tells you. A chic lifestyle is really just a self-concept. It's a belief that you are a woman worthy of a beautiful life. And once you start believing that, your choices shift, your routines shift, your surroundings shift, your energy shifts, because being chic is a self-concept you grow into. When you decide you're worthy of ease, beauty, and intention, your whole world rearranges itself around that belief. That's all the cake I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I appreciate it so much. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to share your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next episode.